Hi friends, I am Joel John, YouTube blogger, and in this video, we are going to speak about insurance verification. Insurance verification has mostly day shifts. It's a pleasant thing to know about that, but this is very mandatory things we are going to see here, which is related to AR callers as well as and also all the insurance payable related job roles. It could be on night shifts as well, and also for the account paying people. That's the people who work for the insurance company itself. The AR callers on behalf of the hospitals or patients or on for diagnostic sales, for diagnostic chains and pharmaceutical chains, they call up to the insurance company and try to get the payment. Similarly, there will be AP callers who are accounts payable callers on behalf of insurance who will check for this and ensure that the amount is correct. Then only they will move the check. We will look at those on details on separate videos. Now we are mainly going to look at co-pay, co-insurance, deductibles, and out of pocket expenses. So these are the main concepts, and also we are going to look at primary, secondary, and tertiary insurance. Okay. So why we should look at these concepts? In US medical billing, the insurance company has these kind of slabs for making the payment. There is something called as patient responsibility. It's the amount which the patient has to bear out of his medical expenses. I cannot say that all the insurance plans has this. There are also companies, there are also treatments for which there will be no co-pay, co-insurance and deductibles, and in some plans this will be of lesser amount. In general, what they will say is if the deductibles is high, the premium amount will be less. If the premium you pay is high, the deductibles will be less. So this is a kind of a general concept, and mainly it's the patient's responsibility to select a proper primary, secondary insurance, and in case if he wants, he can also go for a tertiary insurance. So now we have to see what is co-pay, co-insurance, deductibles, and out of pocket. Co-pay, this is a certain amount, fixed money like $10, $5, $20, $25, $50, and for some kind of surgery and others, it may even go for $150, and some cases even $200, $250. All these details where we can find out. The insurance company will have a website in which they have to first authenticate the validity of the insurance which is given by the patient. So this is the first step in insurance verification. You have to put the insurance ID number or patient name and date of birth and search for his information and authenticate this. When authenticating, sometimes it won't show. In some cases, the date of birth may differ from the patient's insurance from the patient information given in the website and the of the details in the website. So these are the things you have to check with the patient by a phone call, or if you have the patient ID cards in your system, you can check for the date of birth there. There it may be correct, or on some other medical records they would have mentioned the correct date of birth, which coincides with the of the patient plan. On that case, you can check for that and check in the insurance website and find it out. Some companies just with the insurance ID itself will be able to pull out all the records. That's the best practice, but most of the insurance websites ask for the name and date of birth as well, to make sure that only the authenticated people are viewing the insurance information and not strangers who just have the patient insurance ID number. Okay. So now in this place, if you can go ahead with the records itself, you can even do it in a day shift job. When you want to call the patient, someone should be on the night shift because you are working for US people. That's a kind of an idea. So this is the first stage of insurance verification. On this, you should also check for the expiry date of insurance. That is very, very important. Even for expired insurance, the co-pay, co-insurance details will be there on the website. If you don't check the expiry date and if you verify it and pass it on for a payment after the for a treatment or a diagnosis or anything, after the expiry date, the claims won't be paid up by the insurance company. So this is a very key point which you have to be very careful when doing the insurance verification. So as I told you, copay is a fixed amount which every time when they meet up, even for primary visit with primary care physician, there are plans which charges for a copay, and for specialist there will be a different amount of copay. So you have to always go and check for the copay in the insurance website. You should not go with your memory for this plan, for this particular diagnosis I already saw the copay, so this should be the amount. You should never put like that, because for the pay there may be the difference based on the premium the patient pays. In US the insurance is highly customizable. Almost all over the world the insurance plans are customizable. In US it's very highly customizable, and there are a lot of insurance companies in US. So every time you have to go to the insurance company website, or some approved third party websites are there which will have a link with the insurance website, and once they change over here they will also change it here. Only with that kind of authenticated websites you can go with. And co-insurance also will be given. What is co-insurance? When a patient goes for a treatment, there is certain percentage of amount which will be paid by the insurance company, and patient will bear certain percentage of amount. This percentage is called as co-insurance, the percentage which the patient pays, and this is also a patient responsibility. So when we will look at this copay and co-insurance, again there are plans which have 90-10, 80-20 or 70-30, like that also varies. So again you have to every time go to the insurance website and verify. Now what is deductibles? Deductibles is a certain amount of dollars which the patient has to spend after the commencement of insurance, and once they have spent the entire amount of deductibles money, only after that the pending amount will be paid by the insurance company. Okay, so this deductibles is a fixed dollar value. It would be like $500, sometimes it will go up to $5,000 and even more. So everything depends on the plan. As I told you earlier, the higher the deductible value, the lesser will be the premium. The more you pay as a premium, the deductibles will come down. So okay, for why they have all these things is because just because they have the insurance cover, some people will make it very easy, take it very easy for getting all the treatments, because insurance is only to make good for the loss or the unavoidable expenses of a insured. So on that concept they have all these things to avoid unwanted medical expenses. Okay, now we have talked about deductibles as well. So what is out of pocket maximum? Out of pocket maximum is again a fixed dollar value for each and every plan, and once this amount is paid by the insured, that's the patient, after that the 100% cover will be given by the insurance company. After that there is no need to pay co-pay, co-insurance, all those. So this is called as out of pocket maximum. And now already I spoke to you about primary insurance and secondary insurance. Most of this secondary insurance cover the leftover amount of the primary insurance. So this again this differs from case to case based on the insurance company and plan and cover. So the co-pay and co-insurance can be paid by the secondary insurance as well. In some cases they won't pay. Very common cases or on general cases are like, if they have the secondary insurance policy only for behavioral health plan, dental plan, and vision plans. In US for everything they have different types of plans. Here we have only for accident and health. Those two category here also we have, that is there in US insurance as well. And also they have something called as general insurance, like no fault insurance, workers compensation. All those workers compensation will be, some plans will cover only for accidents within the premises, some will cover for accidents during traveling for office purposes as well, and even for coming and moving out of the office. If anything accidents happen during that time, that also will be covered. So everything based on the plan. So you have to call to the customer care number given there, or some most of these companies will give a number called as provider contact number. Mostly that will be the number for the insurance verifying person to call and get the information. But if that number is not there, you can always call to the customer service number. Okay, all this information will be on the back side of the patient ID card. So whenever you get the scanned copy of the patient ID card, you have to ask them to scan both front side and back side and send it to you. Now we have talked about primary insurance and the secondary insurance. In some cases, the patient will have only the dental coverage or vision cover or only behavioral health plan. If they, for these plan cases, only those problems will be covered. Like behavioral health claim can be even for a sleep disorder or for a psychological problem, vision problem regarding your eye vision, dental plans regarding your teeth, oral also only mainly the teeth and other things. Okay, so if you are filling up cavity, tooth decay, root canal surgery, all those. So you have to be also, you should also have a medical knowledge about what will be covered on what plan. And if they have only one plan, that also will show as primary. So you shouldn't approve for other disease related claims with the behavioral health plan. And also for sleep disorders, the health plan may not be covering. They should have a separate plan for a behavioral health plan. And also like psychological counseling, those things will be covered only by the behavioral health plan in most of the cases. Okay, so this kind of knowledge about various types of US insurance plans also is very essential. So now I also told about the tertiary insurance, like, so if you have more than that, another one, that plan, that also may cover if these primary and secondary fails. And this is allowed on the tertiary plan. Mostly they will be having a pharmacy plan to cover the medicine cost. Medicine cost, I cannot say it's not at all covered on the health plan. If it's much required for a treatment or a procedure covered by the health plan itself, then it will be, that could be paid by that. In some diagnostic cases, some drugs which are given during diagnosis will be covered only under the pharmacy plan. All those things varies from case to case, so you have to be very careful. Now when talking about this primary, secondary and tertiary insurance, you have to get all there is no, all will be from different insurance providers. So that also you have to check. And some case, very rare cases, it will be from the same provider. On those cases, they will give it as a combo pack itself. That will be much beneficial. Why these people go for a different plan is maybe for the pricing reason and for the wide coverage. So this is short about US medical billing, insurance verification and patient responsibilities. So look at this video, mandatory for if you go for any insurance interview, this is very essential. And on the end screen, I will also give you the playlist for US medical billing related and interview preparation related videos which I have made. Interview preparation related videos will be more for all the types of BPO, BPS, LPO, market processing jobs, sales jobs, all those I will be making videos as I have experience in all the domains. Watch that as well, share with your friends, subscribe, press the thumbs up button and enable all notification, because I will be, being a multi-dimension channel, I will be putting various topic videos. Whenever my videos come, it will be coming to you as a preference, as a preferred video. And also you will be having that on your bell symbol, which is above the YouTube video. You can click on that and see who all has put the videos whom you have subscribed. And apart from that, share your valuable comments. And people have commented me for some other key insurance problems which I have to answer. I will be doing that very soon. And stay tuned to my channel. Share this with your friends. If you are working on a US medical billing process, share this with your friends and have a discussion about that. If you are going for an interview, share it with your friends. And once you get their number and start discussing about these kind of insurance topics, they will share with you some other videos. So when you talk a meaningful conversation on this, on the next time when you go for an interview and when the interviewer asks the questions, you will be able to answer it spontaneously. And I am also going to give the definition and meaning for some important terminologies. So wait for that as well. And if you want have some doubts, put it on the comment box as well. I will try to reply to all your queries. And it's time to say bye. It's your Joel John J signing off from you. Bye.